left hand, it might be a little, who knows? Okay, let's see. All right, that's where we're going to work. Right there, where you see that little tiny bit of purple. That little tiny bit of purple is all I have diamond painted since surgery. That's it, folks. That's all I've done. And that was 2 different times. All right. Okay, I got my mouse sitting right here because it's easier to use it right here. I got to skip an ad. All right, let's see. Let me go to live chat. Live. We're live. Live chat. And there you guys are. Beautiful. All right, there you guys are. Perfect. Hello, Patty and Michelle. Joyce and Linda and Sherry. Hello. Hi. Let's see. Do we have more? Let's see. Let me scroll down a little bit. Dawn's here. Hi. Emma. Hello. And Paula. Hello. Hello, Kathy. How are you guys? I hope you're all doing well. Doing well. It got cold again today. It was in the 30s yesterday, you guys. 30s yesterday. And today it was back to 18. Well, what are you going to do? Hello, Marion. How's the retreat going? You guys having a good time? Tell my friends I said hi. You tell everybody I said hi. I mean, I don't know everybody that's there, but I do know I have several friends there at the retreat. Tell everybody I said, hey, how are you? Hope you guys are having a good time, right? Hope you're having a good time. Getting some stuff done. Emma, 70. Well, you know, we can dream. We can dream that one day, once again, it will be 70 here. That won't be for a while, but it will be 70 again someday. Anyhow. Oh, no, Paula, take care. You take care, all right? Today it's okay, Michelle. It's okay. It's had a couple moments, but you know, I guess that's to be expected. It's going to have some moments. Every day is a new day, a new chance for it to get better and maybe do a little bit more. Hello, Shannon. How are you? So I did some things today. I'll talk to you about. I don't know how much I'm going to diamond paint here. I'm going to try, but I have learned that it is difficult for me to diamond paint. Now, I'm going to say it's going to be especially hard, like to get way up here, which is where the rest of these purples are. So what I try to do is just place my tray close to where I want to put the drills and not move my arm much. Like move the tray, right? Move the tray around to get me to the drills so I don't have to move my arm as much. It's a very, very slow, very laborious process. And I certainly don't have this perfected, and it's not easy. It's amazing. I just keep saying this. I'll keep repeating it. It's amazing how much my 2 crafts involve my whole arm. Where, you know, originally I didn't really think it was my whole arm. but it is. So it can affect, you know, everything that I had worked on from my elbow. I didn't have anything done on my elbow, but all the way from my elbow, all the way up into my shoulder, the collarbone, just everything. It's all part of the whole package, and it can all feel it. That's for sure. Can all feel it. All right, so that is it for the hearts. So we're going to stop there with those little purple hearts. I finally got the purple hearts done. Now, I hope I have... Hi, Tammy. How are you? Well, you got a job ahead of you, Tammy, to keep Marion in line. Oh, sorry, Marion. I hope I have like the drills, these other purple drills in here, because I don't have all the drills in here. I have some that are in another little container that are still in the bedroom, because I mean, I haven't needed any other colors besides this one. But we'll see what we have here and see if I can... Oh, good. I have this one. Good. Okay. That is... Oh, they look like A's? No, wait. Wait. It is this, because we're upside down. We're upside down. Yep. It's like a V with a dot in the middle. So all of these... Okay. We got that color. We got the next purpley color. All right. You're sitting next to each other. Oh, how's that going? How is that going? Marion's a sweetheart. I mean, really. Tammy is too. I'm sure you guys are just fine. I'm sure you're having a good time. I'm sure you're having a good time. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Who else is there that I know? Who else is there that I know? I mean, I know Angie's there. And I mean, I know like the people who put the retreat on. I know them. So anyhow, there you go, folks. Here's my life. I would say at this moment, I'm not doing too bad. Like I said, I just try to not move my arm any more than necessary. You know? And pushing. Okay, pushing the drills. I feel that. I definitely feel that if I have to push them. Okay? So, yeah. I try not to do that if I don't have to, because that can be a little bit more than I want to do. Right? I'm not supposed to push and pull things or lift. I'm not supposed to lift. What am I not supposed to do? I'm not supposed to lift. I'm not supposed to pull. I mean, I'm assuming push is the same as a pull, right? Yep, Kara, Angie, Deborah. I knew they were there. Any other diamond painters there? I know that retreat tends to be like sewing, quilting, and stitching heavy. And a lot of quilters, a lot of cross stitchers, that kind of stuff go to that retreat. But one time I did go, there were definitely less diamond painters there. But anyhow, is Berta there? I think Berta's there, isn't she? If Berta's there, give her all kinds of heck from me, okay? Give her all kinds of heck from me. I don't really know Rich well. I don't know much about Rich, I don't think. But anyhow, so this is my world. Everything is just take it easy, take it slow, don't do too much. I have to tell you guys, curiosity has gotten the better of me. There were things that they did that I didn't know they were going to do. And I wanted to know more about it. I wanted to know more about it. Okay. So, the internet is a great place to just look up whatever. So, if you want to look up, rotator cuff repair, you can find all kinds of videos on it. I looked up those and figured out how they do that. And I was like, oh, okay. Then they did a bicep tenodesis. I think that's how you say it. I looked that up. That one was very interesting. That one was probably more interesting. And that one made a lot of sense to me because my bicep was definitely affected. And I have said all along that my arm, not my shoulder, but my arm, like down my arm hurt, in my bicep area. So it makes complete sense that there was damage to that and that needed some fixing. I am not surprised. I just didn't know that it was going to happen. I don't know if they knew ahead of time. Maybe they didn't know when they talked to me about surgery. Maybe they figured that all out later. I don't know. But anyhow, yeah, I had to go looking. I had to go. I don't watch any like graphic videos. Like you could go watch the whole surgery if you wanted. I'm not about to do that. That's too much for this girl. But there's lots of, just animated photo, pictorial, type stuff showing what they do. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so I decided before I went live here to put my arm back in the sling. I've had it out of the sling. And now I'm regretting it because lots of times when I have my hand in the sling and the angle of my arm, like right now, I feel like my arm is going up from my elbow, it's going up and it causes me a cramp. I get a cramp like in my elbow area, in my elbow and my forearm, I get a cramp. Now, if I don't have it in the sling, it doesn't do that. So, I don't know. I might take it out again. The other thing that I found was very interesting. Your mom loved to look at that kind of stuff. You didn't like to look. Well, Dale likes to actually watch the actual, like, surgery, like, like the real surgeries. And I'm like, no, no. I like the graphics, and the animation, the drawings, that kind of stuff. I'm good with that, but I wouldn't want to watch the real stuff at all. I couldn't handle that. But some of the other videos talk about how different doctors have different, like, protocols for after surgery. I think I'm going to take it out of the sling again. It just seems to work better that way. Some doctors are more aggressive. Like this one doctor, he's like, we are of the belief here that we want you doing stuff. We want you moving it. Not crazy. Not like we're moving our arm crazy, flinging it around and doing stupid stuff. But they'd prefer to have your arm out of the sling and moving. Okay. And I can see why. Because if you keep it in the sling all the time, it just stiffens up. And the stiffening up of it can be painful's not the word I want to use, but it is sort of. You know what I mean? It's like it just feels better to be out and about and just moving around a little bit, So that's what I've been doing. I just kind of take it out, I let it just be out of my sling. I, multiple times a day now, will do the pendulum things and the arm circles because, quite honestly, those feel really good to do. It just loosens everything up, makes you feel like your arm is semi-normal because it can move and go round and round and, you know. So I've been doing that. I'm not doing anything crazy. I will put it back in the sling because honestly, there's times when you just feel like you need the support of the sling. You just want to take a break. You want to give your arm a break or your shoulder a break from having to hold your arm up because it gets tired, right? It just gets tired. So you need to give it a break every now and then. But yeah, see, this is hard to do. Moving them drills around, pushing them around, that's hard to do. That puts too much pressure on something. On something in there, it puts too much pressure. So try not to push them into place. If they're crooked, they are crooked. It's all going to work out in the end, right? All going to work out in the end. It'll be fine. I mean, you know, I'll look back and be like, yes, that was my post-surgery diamond painting. I mean, not the whole thing, because I did most of it before surgery, but it'll be good memories. Just good memories. Yep, I worked on that after surgery. Look at how crappy it looks. No, I'm kidding. I don't think it's going to. Honestly, I don't. Yeah, but this one doctor, he's like, yeah, we just get you moving. We get you going, and we want you moving. We'll get you in therapy, get things rolling just as quick as possible. Okay, I like that. But I'm following my doctor's directions. Gwenda, I have been to the gym once. Yes, we went once. I waited to go to the gym until after I had my post-op doctor's appointment, and we talked to the doctor about it. And at first he was like, you want to go to the gym and do what exactly? And I was like, I just want to get out and get moving. I want to just go walk on the treadmill. And he was like, oh, walk on the treadmill. Well, he said, I would say if you're really careful and you wear the sling when you're on the treadmill, but you're really careful, I guess you could try it. I'm like, okay. I said, I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to go fast. I'm going to go really slow. I'm going to hold on with my left hand, my good hand. And I just need to move. I cannot just sit. I can't do it. It's not in my nature to do that. And he's like, okay, just be very careful and know that if you were to slip and fall or need to catch yourself on the treadmill, you will tear it back out. I was like, understood. I got it. So we went, and my first thing was somebody suggested riding the bike. And I was like, okay, let me ride the bike. Let me get on the bike. And I did. And I rode on the bike for 10 minutes. And then I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, I'm done with the bike. No. I don't know. It was the recumbent bike, so you're like sitting down, not sitting up on the bike. But I did not like it. I'm not a bike rider like that. I was like, no. So I did that for 10 minutes. Dale had gone back to a treadmill. And I was like, okay, let me just go. I don't know. Let me just go to the treadmill and see what I think. I stood on the treadmill. I stood beside Dale, and I just, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, thinking of walking a little bit. He's like, okay, well, go slow. And I'm like, absolutely. I turned it on, and I was going less than a mile an hour, less than 1 mile per hour. So I did that for a little while and I got bored of that, going like zero point 0.7 or something. Oh, oatmeal chocolate chip. Yum. Yum, yum. So I got tired of that and I bumped it up a little bit. I got up to a mile an hour, which I mean, I'm barely moving, you guys. Barely, I felt like I was barely moving. So I bumped it up just a little bit and I kind of settled on 1.2. 1.2 miles an hour. And I just watched videos and I just was like, okay, this is just a little stroll through the backyard. That's all it is, a stroll through the backyard, And honestly, I swear, I feel safer. I feel safer walking, taking a little stroll on the treadmill than I do walking outside right now. I mean, when we go to the store or, when I go anywhere outdoors, it's snowy. I feel like I could slip on ice or snow anytime outside, just walking to the car or from the car to the store or whatever. I feel safer on the treadmill. It's dry. I'm going slow. I got something to hold on to. I just feel, I feel like it's just a much safer thing for me to do, honestly. So we're planning on going tomorrow. Um, Again, I'll just go slow, very, very slow, and just get some movement in, you know? So that's how that went. That's the plan moving forward. Okay. And everything's just, take it easy. We're not in a hurry. There's no rush to do anything. Just, yeah, we went to Meyer the other day, and where we had to park was quite a distance from the door. And, the parking lot, it's snowy and it's wet and I was like, Dale, don't come here. He's like, here, want me to hold your hand? And I'm like, yes, please hold my hand. Just in case. I mean, I don't know what he could do other than maybe catch me if I was gonna fall or something, maybe. I don't know, but it just felt like I wanted something, you know, something to hold on to. It's a dangerous world out there. Hello, Allison. How are you? So the treadmill feels like a safe place to me, kind of. And I've been on the treadmill so much. I mean, I've put so many miles in on a treadmill, you guys. It's like second home kind of thing. So we're planning on going tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Um, Not that I'm trying to speed up or anything. 1.2 was just, like I said, a nice little stroll, like you're stopping and smelling the flowers along the way. It was that kind of a walk. But yeah. So eventually I've got to get back to doing all those things. I've got about another week and a half and I'm in actual physical therapy. You know, right now I'm still doing my arm circles, which I started on day 4. And then they added, let me see, I do 3 things with my hand across the counter, back and forth across the counter. There's 3 different ways to do it. And then there's 3 things I use a cane with and make my arm move up and to the side and kind of up off to the side. So there's 6 additional exercises for about 2 weeks. And then we go into physical therapy and then the real meat and potatoes will start. You know what I'm saying? That'll start at 5 weeks. That will be, what is it, 5 weeks? Hang on. I don't know. No, I think it'll be 4 weeks. Yeah, it'll be 4 weeks post-surgery when I get into actual therapy with, a person guiding me. So I'm feeling good about that, And then they say it could be, it could be 6 months before you have your complete range of motion back and all that kind of stuff. And the last thing that you get to add in is lifting things. So I'm like, well, when do I get to do that, I wonder? How am I going to do some craft shows if I can't lift my boxes? I'll be like, oh, Dale. Oh, Dale. You're going to have to tote all the boxes. I can carry stuff with my left hand, but, I can't pick up the boxes. Pain and torture. Well, Tammy, it, not, I don't think it can be any worse than the pain I had before the surgery. So I'm ready for it. I'm ready. And I've said all along, the pain that I might feel now is a good pain because it's a healing pain, and I know that it's getting better. So it has an end in sight. To all for good, not just pain for pain's sake, Anyhow. Oh my gosh, Dale went down to help the neighbors for a little bit, and it was like dusk just before my live here. And I was sitting in the living room, and I was looking out the window, and I saw my nightly visitors. And at first I saw like 2 deer kind of come running across. And then I saw a couple more deer. And then I looked over in the neighbor's yard, and there were a couple more deer. I think there were about 10 deer out there. And there's a couple of young deer that hang out over there on the other side of the pond. And tonight, oh my goodness, tonight they were in fine form. They were out there kicking up their heels, jumping around, butting at each other, frolicking around. They were having just a great time. What are you trying to do?
I do the work from the leg.
Oh, hang on. Now you're getting everything.
Oh, no.
I know.
It's kind of like bad.
It's kind of like bad.
Wrapped around the leg. And
it's fine.
My way.
It's fine.
All that. And
okay.
It's getting cold out there.
I know. But yeah, them deer, oh my gosh, they were having, and now I got to move this again because I had it way up here.
Oh, that's what I mean. You got to pull that whole thing off there.
Oh my goodness.
You are.
I am not. Okay, there's another way to address this here.
Yeah, there is here.
Okay, there you go. Here comes Dale messing with stuff, whatever he's doing here.
Get around there. What are you doing?
I'm sending it that way.
It's not where I was going to go.
Well, it's got to go underneath the leg to come through that way. Here. Lift up the table a little.
What are you doing there?
There, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, bummed out. Oh.
There you go.
Maybe.
But anyhow, those young deer, those young ones out there, man, they were just jumping and butting and frolicking and running all over. It was crazy.
They were down the neighbors too.
They were down there? There were deer down there?
Just should smell like smoke.
Well, you've been to the neighbors. Okay, I have no idea what people can see now. I don't know what. Nothing. I know, because we moved everything. So let me see. Let me move this up so I can see what they can see.
So where's everybody from?
They can't see much, can they?
No, you couldn't when I walked in.
Well, yeah, I had it just perfect so they could see. But now this all there. That's better. Now this all got moved. Okay, now we're good. All right, now we're good. Hang on. You wouldn't get tired of the view of the deer. I know it's a lot of fun to just watch them run around, and
Kids.
there was like 10 of them out there, just all over the place.
Young ones are like kids.
They are. They're funny.
Bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, they're having a great time. They were funny.
Playing reindeer games.
That's what it looks like when they play reindeer games. You got it. Yeah, they were having fun. They were out there for quite a while. They were still out there when I came in here to do my live. They were still hanging out.
Yeah, well, I don't know, they could be out there. I did not look towards the pond.
Yeah.
So
you know, they're out there between. They're in the neighbor's yard, really, or just on the other side of the pond.
Now, if the water is open, they will come down and get a drink of water.
Yeah. A couple of them just walked right across the pond. So.
The ducks are still in there.
The ducks probably were in there at first. Yeah. Oh, here you go. You got an answer. Central City, Colorado, up in the mountains.
Ooh. How much snow do you have up there in Colorado? I heard it's a kind of a bleak year.
Like not much snow up there? Yeah. How much snow you got, Michelle? People, I mean, we always think of Colorado as lots of snow, but...
Well, they say it's kind of not this year a whole lot. It was the last couple of years, but maybe not. They're getting on the East Coast instead of the West Coast.
Oh, wow. That makes sense. I mean,
well, one or the other.
I don't know how much snow we've got here. I just know that it has snowed a little tiny bit almost every day.
Are we expecting more? Huh?
I don't know about tomorrow, but I know there's more snow expected at some point this week. So we got up in the mountains in Colorado, West Palm Beach, Florida, where it was 75 today.
Oh, here. High like what? 12 today?
Michelle says there's no snow there. It's just windy.
Oh.
Pam's in Fort Collins. Where's Fort Collins? Is that Florida? Is that a Florida thing? Oh, nope, that's Colorado. Oh, we got two people from Colorado. Fort Collins, Colorado.
Oh, it's a whole 14 here right now.
Nice, right?
Oh, what, 6 inches of snow around here, not more, maybe more.
At least 6?
At least 6. A good 6.
Oh, Allison's dad's been in the hospital. Went to rehab. Linda's in Newfoundland, Canada. I know you got snow up there. Yeah. Paula's from Ireland.
Newfoundland, Canada?
Newfoundland, Canada.
That's where the Scots are from.
I have no idea.
Newfoundland. It's got to be.
Newfoundland?
Ask if she's ever heard of the Scots.
The Scots?
That live on the St. Joseph.
Do you know the St. Joseph Island, Linda? The Scots? Do you know anything about them?
The young couple going to have a baby. They bought an abandoned house and fixing it.
Oh, Pam, you are in Florida, but your son's in Colorado. Okay. St. Louis, Missouri.
They have snow there, I think.
I don't know. Do you have snow, Corinne? Tammy's from Arizona. Maricopa. Dawn's in the Poconos where it's 5.
Ooh.
We're warmer here, Dawn. We're warmer here.
Whole 10 degrees makes a difference.
Shannon's in North Texas. Allison's in Florida, but she was born.
Falls, by chance?
But she was born in Missouri. Linda has no idea about them people or them.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I follow them on YouTube.
Oh, it was 81 in North Texas yesterday.
Ooh. Nice.
Today was 72.
I'll still take it.
Emma,
I don't know what we got.
Emma's in Milton, Florida. Oh, Linda, not goats, scots. These are people.
Scouts, 2 people.
They're people. They're a man and a woman that are married, and they bought some island or something. They bought a house on an island up there, and they're redoing this house. They're living off the land, so to speak.
Yeah, they're
He watches them. I don't watch them. Wendy's in Ontario. Negative 21 Celsius tonight in Ontario. Blythe. And hello, Angie. She's in Minnesota. Angie's Crafty Diamond Painting. I had to say that because he knows the other Angie. So I had to clarify. It's not her. She doesn't live in Minnesota. 2 feet of snow in Ontario. Nice. That's some snow. That is a bit of snow. Yep. It was 80 degrees in the Panhandle. Oh, it will be. Wait, we hit 80 in Florida next week. Okay. That's where Brandy lives, in the Panhandle, right? Yeah, she lives in Panama City. There are a couple of small islands that people were resettling, and a couple decided to stay. I don't know. Maybe it's them. I don't know. You have less snow than we do, Patty, in Ohio? I mean, we got some snow. It just snows and snows and snows and snows. We were going somewhere yesterday. Kelly and Maddie.
I can't remember the last name.
We were going someplace yesterday. It was snowing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always, when we seem to leave somewhere,
it snows. Mm-hmm. It hasn't snowed today, has it? I don't think it snowed today. We were out today. I went to
St. Joseph Island is where it's at.
St. Joseph Island.
It's on a little island that.
Do you know about St. Joseph Island?
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland? It's not Newfoundland, is it? It's Newfoundland.
Whatever.
Like that's a dog, a Newfoundland.
Well, Finland. Oh, Finland. Yeah, you're right. Finland.
Newfoundland.
Whatever. Newfie. I call them Newfie.
Yes, Angie. It's going to hit 40 here one day next week. Tuesday. We're going to hit maybe 40.
Yeah, 40. It's a 40 now.
It's going to be short-lived. It's not going to stay.
Day.
Yeah.
One day. That's supposed to go back down.
Shannon, hush your mouth. She put on shorts yesterday. She's in Texas.
I saw a guy today. He was out in his shorts.
Well, he's crazy. He's just crazy.
Guy, you know.
Yeah, he's crazy. That's all I got to say. Nope, she's not familiar with it. I mean, I'm assuming that.
Okay.
I'm assuming Newfoundland's fairly large.
Yeah, well, this is a little tiny speck of an island out there.
Yeah, but I'm assuming there's a lot of places in Newfoundland it could be. It's not a small place. Am I right?
What?
That it's not a small place.
Well, what they're at on their island is.
I know, but when you're talking about this island in Newfoundland, could be like, you know, the size of 6 states or something. I don't know.
I guess I never really.
She says there are a lot of small islands.
Yes.
Shorts. Heck, I'm in my house with the heat on, with the furnace on, and I can get cold.
It's a nice 68 degrees in here now.
No, it's probably not. It's probably
Oh,
more like 70 or 71, maybe. I sit around. I got 2 shirts on. I got 2 shirts on. Got a,
so you're not very up and mobile, so yeah, still.
oh, I try to get up. I haven't set much today. Well, I did at the yarn store because they had an event at the yarn store. I'm trying to play finished object bingo. If I even get 5 squares, if I just get 5 squares, I can enter my card for prizes. Today I got 2 squares because I went to an event at the store or took a class or did an event. So I did that today. And I frogged an object. I tore it out. I tore it out. I thought it would be a little easier than it was. Story of my life. I thought it would be easier, but it wasn't. It actually, it came out easy. When I tore the yarn, it came out easy. It wasn't getting stuck or anything. But I could only pull it with my left hand, right? So I'm pulling the yarn with my left hand to pull it out of the project. And then I picked up the ball of yarn I had, and I had to wind it back onto the ball, and I had to do that with my left hand. So my left hand is not used to doing all this, right? My left hand is like, no.
Okay.
Angie, she says, I'm running around in t-shirt and underwear. Well, close to it. They're shorts, but.
Third one down.
Third one down. Matt and Kelly, Newfoundland. Yeah, Newfoundland. I said Newfoundland.
I'm just going by what they spelled it.
Yeah. Newfoundland.
I don't. Maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, I've been following them. They'll be on tomorrow morning with their new.
Yep, I know. Yeah. With their new podcast or whatever they do.
Well, maybe not. They lost their Starlink. They were messing around with their wiring and blew up their Starlink.
Well, that's what happens when you live up in the middle of nowhere and
blow out your Starlink.
So anyhow, I did get my little project torn out and reclaimed my yarn. It was a Tunisian crochet scarf. And I was into it quite a ways. I had quite a bit of it done. Newfoundland is close. See, I would call it Newfoundland.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Linda says Newfoundland. Newfoundland is close.
Renovating the whole thing, and now she's having a baby, and they got 2 dogs, and pigs, and goats, and chickens, and sheep, and they started out with basically nothing, and
they got the whole menagerie.
Oh yeah, they're doing it off grid, so well, good for them. I had the ambition, I'd have probably done the same thing.
Yeah, and they're how old? Yeah.
They're late 20s, I'm gonna guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you see me diamond painting with my left hand? Look at me go with my left hand.
You go, girl.
I'm telling you. It's a slow process. I mean, can I count this for finished object February if I just finish a square? How about if I just finish a square this month? How does that sound? Oh, this is a gingerbread house. It's called Gingerbread Cottage. I started it in December when we were doing DP Christmas Elves, and I didn't finish it. So it's supposed to be my finish. See if you can see it. My finish object, my finish painting. Joyce says, "Sure, we're easy." Right? I mean, I'm not winning any prize or nothing for this. It's just, I want it done, right? Ah, your sister saw a mom Moosey and her baby. That would be so cool. We have moose here. They're hard to spot and see them. They're up in the UP.
There's a bunch of them.
There are moose up there.
And we can do the moose tracker if you
Every
want.
time we go up to the UP, I'm looking around like, I want to see a moose. I want to see a moose. I've never seen a moose.
Seen a bear.
Never seen a bear. Not.
Seen a bear.
I've never seen a bear here in Michigan.
Oh, I have.
We've seen bear in Tennessee when we go to Tennessee. Like we see them there all the time. But I've never seen a bear here in Michigan. They're here. I've just never seen one here. But I'd love to see a moose out in the wild, just, in its natural habitat. Don't mess with them, man. Don't mess with a moose. People are dumb, people are really dumb. You watch them people that mess with them wild animals and try to get closer and closer to them. They are so not smart.
Yeah, they go out and try to pet a buffalo, in Yellowstone. They don't quite like it. Yeah. They don't like that.
You have black bears around you, Pam? Yeah. Yep. Well, that's what we would have is black bears, right? I know they're here. People talk about it all the time. Gotta be in the right place at the right time. Or the wrong place. Wrong place at the wrong time. I don't know. Right? All depends on how you look at it. Oh, boy. Yeah, I love seeing the bears when we go down to Gatlinburg and stuff. I mean, we're never that close to them. Most of the time we see them like when we're in the car or something, but I've never really encountered one, like up close and personal. I don't really want to do that.
I'm taking pictures of them, but...
Yeah, from a distance, for sure.
Okay.
It always seems like we're in something, like a car or in our room or something, or like that one time when we were looking down the mountain, we could see them down the mountain, but we were a long ways away from them. We were a long ways away. Yeah, I think for another one of my bingo squares for my crochet finish object thing, the free space, you get to make up your own free space. So I think my free space is going to be increasing my crochet time over the month. Like how long I can crochet at once. Or how much I can crochet a day or something. I don't know. And I don't know if I should do it in time or a number of stitches. I don't know which way to do it, but it's just going to be an increase of crocheting time.
We have fun with that.
I have to make some sort of a goal to be able to claim the square, right? I don't know.
You do that.
How about 20 minutes? Does that seem like too much by the end of the month?
Okay.
20 minutes?
Can you go
now? I don't know.
Should add maybe a minute or two every day. Maybe.
Well, maybe I'll time myself tomorrow and see where I'm at. Time myself tomorrow, see how long I can crochet, and then add to that. That's a good idea.
There you go. Some dogs around.
They probably need to go out. But then, is it one sitting of crochet or is it all day? Because I can crochet multiple times a day. I just have to let my arm rest, and then I can come back and I can crochet. It should be at one sitting. That's what I'm going to say. It's my bingo square. I can say what it's going to be, right? I'm going to say, how long can I crochet at one sitting? That's what I'm going to make it. So tomorrow, apparently, when I crochet for the first time tomorrow, I'm going to have to time it. See how long I can crochet. And then, like Dale said, I'll add something reasonable. I don't know what, but make myself a little goal. Look at that, you guys. I finished another color. Okay. I don't think there's any more back here. No, those are other colors back there. That's why I put this here. I think I can do these 5s, which are also purple. These are really crooked. They're really not in the best placement. I gotta say, they're just not. A cougar in Minnesota. I'm not in your state, Angie. I'm not there yet. The cougar. Sorry. Oh boy. Bad joke. Bad joke. It's interesting, the different animals you can find different places that you might not even realize. You don't think about it. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing to talk about. Going to Montana to see moose. Well, you go out in Montana and South Dakota and all them places, you're going to probably see all kinds of things. Buffalo, things like that. I don't know. When we went out west, I was surprised to see some animal, what animal was it? I don't know. Some sheep type animal. What were they? God, I can't remember now. What were they? I can't remember. They were all over the place. Okay, Florida. Okay. That when it gets cold, the iguanas freeze up. They don't die, they just freeze up and they fall out of the trees. Okay? And I get it. I get that. That completely makes sense. The iguanas get cold. They freeze up. They can't hang on. They can't stay in the trees. Caribou. Yes. Caribou? Maybe. I think so. I think so, Linda. I'd have to look them up to be for sure. But I think that's it. Anyhow, so I get that they fall out of the trees. Okay. But here's here's the rest of the story. I was seeing some videos pop up of these people who are just going around and like collecting them. They just wander around and they just pick them up and they just collect them, right? Like the one guy was like, well, how many did we get today? And he's like showing all of these iguanas on the tailgate of his truck. And he's like, hey, we had a good haul today. We got blah, 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 blah. And he's counting them as he's putting them in these bags and stuff. And I'm like, what in the world are they going to do with the iguanas now that they've collected them and put them in the bed of the truck and whatnot? What do they do with them? That's when I learned.
They taste like chicken.
Oh, God. That's when I learned, Joyce, that they actually are humanely destroying them, as you put it. Dispatching them. Okay, but Joyce,
bringing them up here to Michigan and selling them to the pet stores.
Oh gosh, let's hope not.
Yeah, they're bringing them up north to sell them to the pet stores.
But I heard another person on a video or something saying that you can take care of them yourself in Florida, that you can dispatch them yourself because they are an invasive species. And I was just like, wow, okay. That's one of those things that I didn't really connect those dots before, But if they just fall out of the trees, you can just pick them up and go turn them into a DNR or whatever, and they're gone. Mm-hmm. They're gone. They're poof, they're gone. I mean, I get it, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yes.
You talk about the Olympics.
No, we have not talked about the Olympics. What is there to talk
Anybody out
about?
there watching the Olympics? And what is your favorite winter sport?
None.
And have you watched any yet?
There's my answer. None. I don't like winter sports.
Skating. Curling.
No.
Snowboarding.
No.
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 Huh. Skiing.
No.
No.
No, I'm not a winter kind of girl. You asked me today if I'd ever skied, and I told you my experience of skiing. I was like, yes, I went downhill skiing one time. I fell down. My skis beat me up on the way down as I was rolling down the mountain. I woke up the next morning and my whole body hurt so bad. I was like, well, this is a bunch of bullshit.
That's half the fun.
No.
So hurt the next day.
I stayed right there in the little lodge all day long, and I told the rest of the girls, have fun. See you later. I'm going to stay right here by this fire and ache and read a book.
I used to go skiing quite a bit, and he snowboarded and I skied. And one of his buddies were going down the hill, and I was skiing, and I picked up some pretty good speed, and one of the snowboarders come right at me. And it wasn't out of his group, but we just collided.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't know where he was when I ran him over. Boom. Just, connected really good. And it just, out of nowhere, he just right in front of me, and we met, and just boom.
Yeah, there is not a winter sport I can think of that I would enjoy. I can't ice skate. I can roller skate all day long, but I can't roller blade because I need 4 wheels. I need more stability underneath my feet than one runner down the middle of the boot.
Well, you better get your bunion fixed so we can go skating.
I need new skates. Is what I need. My skates are too small. No, my skates are too small. The boots are too small.
Have new boots put on your skates.
I could.
Good.
I could.
There we go. Judy and Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Skating and skiing seems to be the popular things. Figure skating. The opening ceremonies were on last night. They were on our TV, but we weren't like just sitting and watching them. It was just kind of like just kind of there in the background, sort of,
It didn't wow me.
No, like we'd
wow factor.
No, like we'd glance over every once in a while and be like, "Oh, the Jamaica team's coming through, all 5 of them." So we would stop and we'd be like, "There they are. There's the Jamaica team."
Yeah, somebody had like 3 or 4.
There's all 5 of them.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah, there was another team that was really small too, very small.
Oh,
yeah.
The Saudis.
Yeah, I mean, come on, what country? Saudi Arabia. I mean, winter sports. I mean, anything they could do inside, I suppose, like ice skating or something. But
they built their great big,
they don't have snow
thing indoors. They make their own snow, but I don't know. Maybe we should just watch it and find out what they compete in.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I prefer the Summer Olympics for sure. There's many more things.
I like the cross-country skiers that shoot and,
Yeah, there's a name for that. It's what is that called? Angie's excited for the Super Bowl tomorrow. I don't.
Hey.
Angie, I'm okay. This is what I'm looking forward to at the Super Bowl tomorrow. Oh, that's right. This will be a perfect time to time my crocheting because Marley Bird, she's a crochet designer and she does all kinds of stuff. She does this thing called Game Day. It's a surprise crochet along. And it starts at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. And she gives you the first play. It's the first play, which is basically the first direction to get your thing started. And then throughout the day, I think it's every 2 hours, she gives you another play.
You gotta drink a beer with that, or?
I don't know. We could turn it into a drinking game, I suppose. Turn it into a drinking game. That would be kind of
whoever
fun.
doesn't finish has to drink.
Right. There you go. I can't play that game because I'm definitely not going to finish. I'll be happy to get the thing started, if you know what I mean. I got my yarn. I had Dale help me get yarn out the other day.
Cats helped you too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. But I had Dale help me get some yarn out. I had to have a tote moved because I couldn't do it. I said, can you help me? And luckily, it was the tote I was thinking it was that had the exact yarn I wanted. I was like, yes, that's it. I said, see, look, honey, I can use yarn from my stash. See?
We didn't have to go out and buy any.
Nope. Nope. I can use yarn from my stash.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
So it's a mystery what we're going to make. She just tells you what kind of yarns would work. And yep.
Oh.
So 9 o'clock tomorrow, the first clue comes out. It's not a clue. I'm used to saying clues because my other like mystery crochet along, they give you clues or whatnot, but these are plays. It's the play.
I mean, a play-by-play.
Yeah.
Mystery,
Yep.
Mystery crochet along.
You got it.
You don't know what you're making.
Nope.
Maybe it'll be a duck.
I don't think so. Not with the yarn I have, but no, it's something, it's a wearable of some sort. So probably either a scarf, a cowl, a hat. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. You signed up for that, the game day, Shannon? I love the game day. I mean, I did game day last year. We made a hat. I think that was game day. I sold that hat too. I sold that hat. Remember that maroon and yellow hat?
Yeah.
Up at DeWitt?
Yeah.
That I made last year for game day. And that lady, she looked good in that hat. And then her husband showed up, and her husband had on a sweatshirt in maroon and gold colors for the University of some university. And it wasn't in Michigan. It was not CMU, which is also Minnesota, or I don't know what it was.
You have to look it up.
Some other college that their colors were maroon and gold. Some other college. I've always said you're going to get CMU for sure. Because CMU colors are maroon and gold. Central Michigan.
Minnesota.
Okay, it was Minnesota.
Texas State University.
Oh, they're okay.
I don't know.
We got a lot of colleges. He was the Minnesota one. I know that now. But she bought that hat. She looked good in it. And then he came by and he had that sweatshirt on, and it was like, perfect. Your husband will like that. It matches his team colors there, or school colors, or whatever. Florida State Seminoles. That's another one. Like a maroon and gold color. Yeah, my daughter went to CMU, which is Central Michigan University, and they're definitely maroon and gold. When I made that hat, I was like, I'm making that hat, and I'm like, oh, these are totally CMU colors. Totally CMU colors. But I sold that hat to her. She loved it. She looked good in it, too. She was cute. She was an older lady, not old, but, she wasn't.
Younger than us.
A little bit. I'd say she was in her 50s. Wouldn't you?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I think she was in her 50s.
So much stuff. We need to get rid of more.
I know.
Okay.
We talked about that a minute ago when you weren't in here. That, with my arm recovery, that I'm not going to be able to lift. That's going to be the last thing I can do for a long time is lift things. But we got craft shows to do. So somebody's going to have to lift those boxes. I can put the stuff on the shelves, but I'm not going to be able to. I can put the stuff on the shelves out of the boxes, but I'm not going to be able to lift the boxes.
I know.
Oh, good. He knows.
I can't wait.
I'm glad he already.
When's the first one?
I don't know yet.
Take them all. Everything. Everything.
Well, I'm glad he's already got that figured out in his head that he knows he's gonna
refill my box.
I put some more stuff in there down there. I put 4 stand things down there, and there's a bunch of other stuff down there. All the stuff from Smashing the Specials, pretty much. I'm not keeping that much stuff from Smashing the Specials. I kept one picture that I framed. Well, I have all the pictures actually, the canvases, and I kept a snow girl, the little snow girl. I kept her. What else did I keep? I don't know if I kept anything else besides the canvases, the snow girl. I think everything else went into the sale boxes. Yeah, right? He's willing to carry boxes to sell stuff, Shannon, for sure. Yep. I mean, I just thought about that. I mean, there are things I can carry with my left hand, but, you know, we are so cute. Not all the time, Dawn. Just saying. You know, we do have a good time most of the time, but you know, just like everybody, there are moments. There are definitely moments. And you know, with me being laid up and depending on him so much, there are definitely times when I'm like, okay, one of us needs to go somewhere. One of us needs to go do something. It's probably going to be you. You need to go do something. Maybe you need to go have lunch. Maybe you need. He was gone the other day for quite a while. He went and helped his friend, you know, the party store friend. I'll always just call it a party store, you guys. Convenience store, you know, whatever you guys call them, I'll call them a party store. Anyhow, he took him for an eye appointment. And I thought, okay, fine. They're going to go to, you know, the eye doctor. And then Dale said, I'm probably going to stop at Menards because I'll be near there. I'm like, okay. Well, little did I know that they were also going to stop and have lunch and, you know, other things. And I'm like, they were gone for like 3.5 hours. I was like, what in the world are they doing? I did do some filming while he was gone. And, you know, oh, you guys are in for a treat. Let me tell you what. You're in for a treat coming up. Well, first one will be tomorrow. Unboxing like none other. Let me tell you what. Because, you know, I can't do it. I can't pull that little box, the Diamond Art Clubs. I can't pull that out. I can't show the drills very well. I'm like, I can't do that stuff. So I have my special assistant. Yes, I do. I have my special assistant doing unboxings with me, you guys. Oh boy. Yep. I'm like, Dale, you're gonna have to help me make some videos. And he's like, okay. So okay, maybe I should tell you, maybe I shouldn't tell you. Maybe I should see who points it out first. So, you know, he's opening the boxes, taking everything out. I'm trying to give him tips on how I would do things, right? That's why you go retreat hopping. There you go. But Carl's always with you, isn't he? He's just like out in the motorhome, but he's there, right? It's definitely different than the way I would do it, for sure. You know, he definitely has his own way of doing things. You'll see that tomorrow will be the first unboxing that Dale has assisted with. And he did something. I have to politely at some point be like, can you please not do that? Okay, I'll show you what he does. Hang on. Let me make sure you can see what I'm doing. I gotta move my screen up here a little bit so you can see. So he's showing the drills, right? He's got the drills in his hand like this. And he's going, I can't even do it because I can't hold it. He's like this on the bags to like move the drills. I'm like, okay, no, I can't. No, no, I can't do that. I can't. You guys will. I'm sure you'll notice. I'm sure you'll notice. Let me know. Let me know if you notice. Oh boy, look at how much I've done. Look at how much I've actually done. I mean, okay, in the grand scheme of things, it's not much, but and they're so crooked. They're really so crooked. This is really not my typical quality of work here. It's just not. It's just not. But it is what it is. Okay. Yes, Marion, we all need some time apart, right? We all need some time apart. That is for sure. And him being here so much and helping me with everything, pretty much, you know, it's been a lot of together time. Drill tip. You'll see it, Pam. Watch it tomorrow. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anybody who likes crinkling and noises, be prepared. Be ready. Be ready. Tomorrow's your day. Oh, girl. I mean, you know, good help is hard to find these days. You got to take what you can get. Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. I mean, he is doing it. He is helping. He is helping. Otherwise, I would have no, you know, videos, no unboxings and whatnot. So, and we've done a few others. There are more on the way besides one tomorrow. Just, you know, tomorrow's the first one you'll see. Just be ready. Be ready. I'm actually not doing horrible with my left hand. I think if I didn't have some drills down already, you know, like if these were the first drills I was placing, it would be harder to do with my left hand. But because there are drills here, it's a little bit easier to place these. And they're actually getting placed better than the ones I did with my right hand because I'm not afraid to push these and scooch these. With my right hand, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be pushing and scooching and whatnot. Completely lost track of time. Well, that happens to me all the time. Happens to me all the time. So I completely understand. Yeah, these aren't going too bad with my left hand. I mean, I can always come back later, like, I don't know, maybe with a straightener or something, and I don't know. I mean, I suppose they're not horrible, but they're definitely not yeah, those look really good right there, the ones I just did. This is crooked as a dog's hind leg right here. That one's bugging me. Maybe I can scooch them around with my left hand. Maybe I can do that. Okay, let's talk Hobby Lobby, folks. Let's talk Hobby Lobby. Who goes to Hobby Lobby looking for their diamond painting stuff? Raise your hand. Me, no, yes, no. I'm ready to move. No, not really. My Hobby Lobby is terrible. They're terrible. I'm either way too early at my Hobby Lobby to find all the cute stuff, or I'm too late and it's gone. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Or my Hobby Lobby just never gets it. I suppose there's that. It's a square, Shannon. Squares. Yeah. Because one thing I wanted was that cute little shamrock painting. It's one of the little framables. It's a little shamrock, or framed, not frameable. It's framed. My store does not have it, and they're never going to have it because they're not getting any more St. Patrick's Day stuff. And I was there, you guys. I was there. I was there at the beginning. No Easter, no St. Patrick's Day. That's right. I'm telling you. Where do these people live that they're finding all these things? Because I keep seeing it every day. Pretty much. I see somebody post cute things, Eastery things, or St. Patrick's Day things. I failed at the Valentine stuff. That was a bust. It's like, okay, I wonder. Somebody told me when I was looking for the Valentine's cow, they're like, we can order it online. And I wanted to say, no, you can't. No, you can't. It is out of stock online. You cannot buy it online. You can't. Maybe Easter stuff, I can. What do you think? I've never ordered anything from Hobby Lobby online. Never. But I have seen some cute Easter things, little Easter bunny things and whatnot. Not that I need them, but I would like to be part of the cool kid crowd, getting some of the cool things that, Hobby Lobby has. I've given up on Michaels. I don't think Michaels is getting anything. Heck, I've seen Michaels had some cute little springy summer crochet kits. Can't find a darn one of those at my Michaels. It's just like, what is going on here? Where do I live? Do I live on that island in Newfoundland? I mean, come on. What in the world? I don't know. I have no idea, Shannon. I have no idea. Easter's okay. Sherry's my contact. She's the one that has been finding this stuff. She found all of the Valentine stuff, I think. And you have a shamrock painting too, don't you, Sherry? I searched all of the St. Patrick's Day stuff. They don't have a lot. And I guess it's different at each store too. Bye, Michelle. I know. I could probably order stuff from Michaels. I think it's easier to order some of that stuff from Michaels. They had some cute, I know they've got some cute little flower crochet kits. I just wanted to look at those. It's always nice to see them in person too. You know what I mean, though? Anyhow. But, gosh, what was I going to say? Oh, I know it's different at every store, like how they set things up. But my store, it does not have an aisle designated to St. Patrick's Day. There's no aisle. They have those four-sided, the four-sided things that are in the middle of the aisles. You know what I mean? The four-sided little shelving things. That's what they have their St. Patrick's Day stuff on. And there's 4 of them. There are four-sided little shelving things for St. Patrick's Day. I looked one day. I was in just the other day because I thought maybe if I get in there early, maybe I'll be able to find some Easter stuff. And while I'm there, let me look for St. Patrick's Day stuff. Nope. I checked those 4 shelving things. I looked every place. I high and load on the shelves. I was all over them shelves. No St. Patrick's Day. And then I went down the Easter aisle. Easter decorations. And the diamond painting things are usually with like the Easter crafts. Like the Easter craft kits, for kids and whatnot. No, nothing. I mean, I did pretty good in the fall. In the fall, I got them little things that were like coasters. I got some things that were like leaves that were ornaments. I got a little tiny picture. I got a bigger picture. I did good in the fall. I don't remember Christmas. I did get stuff at Christmas. Yes, I did. I did well at Christmas too. What's happened? What has happened in 2026? What's happened? The world exploded. Maybe that's it. I don't know. What's happened to my Hobby Lobby? I don't know. Oh boy. Anyhow, that's my story. That's all I got. That is all I got. It's not looking good out there. I might check out the Michaels online and see if they have some of those little kits and stuff like that. I don't think Michaels has done any like seasonal diamond paintings since Christmas. I don't know that they have any. I don't know. They had a little section up near the front, like where they have the cheap stuff, the cheap stuff. They had a shelf or one side of a shelf type thing that had some new things, but 40% off all regular purchases. Wow. If I could find something to purchase, Bonnie. Yeah. I'm just striking out. Strike one. Strike two. That stupid Valentine's cow, though. I went out of my way to try to find that thing. To no avail. No avail at all. I failed. Look it. Can you see how good these are looking with my left hand? They really are looking pretty good with my left hand. A new skill learned. Oh, I can't use this for the crochet thing. That's a square on the bingo board. Learn something new. Oh, I could try crocheting left-handed. I don't think so. I don't see that happening. But if this was a diamond painting challenge, hanging above the Easter ribbon. Well, where the heck? I don't even know what the Easter ribbon is. I don't know where that's at. I mean, it would make sense because ribbon is crafty, craft stuff, right? It makes sense, but I don't know where it's at. Easter's kind of all over the place in our store. There's a couple aisles that are like napkins and paper plates and, that kind of stuff. And that's in one spot. Then there's another spot, like when you first come in the door and you go to the left, that's where they usually put all of the seasonal things. There's still Valentine's there. Not much Valentine stuff, but I think there's definitely one side of an aisle and part of another one. Yeah, I think there might be like, the long aisles. There's like 1, 2 of Valentine's. I don't know. And then Easter takes over after that. There's a lot of Easter stuff out. I guess there's no telling. Absolutely no telling. They do what they want to do. And you either get lucky or you don't. Remember when they had the Susan Wingate diamond paintings at Hobby Lobby? And somebody would post online somewhere. You know, I'd see a picture somewhere. I'm like, oh, there it is. There's the yearly Susan Wingate Christmas painting. And then they stopped doing that. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where ours is. Like you walk in and you go to the left and that's all the seasonal stuff's over there. And then if you go down the main aisle over there towards the back of the store, that's where you get like outdoor decorations, and it's all summery stuff there, right? Bumblebee stuff and gnomes and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Wind chimes, and definitely not holiday, more summer, I would say. But anyhow, I don't need anything. I just, you know, I would like to be part of the cool club. Just, you know, if I could find even one or two things, I could be part of the cool kids. But I'm not part of the cool club. I'm part of the, well, that stunk. Hi.
Finish your wood puzzle tonight?
I don't know. It depends on that. No, I haven't talked about that at all because I'm making a video for that. But I know. I know. I have 2 clips for that
Check it out
so far. But
it's a secret.
I know. Again, something that I can't do by myself. Need my trusty assistant. I'm
needy.
I know. I don't like it either. I don't like it. I'm used to being independent and I don't like this. I don't like it. Oh, here comes my fur baby. Hey, fur baby, what you doing? What are you doing, buddy?
You jump on there.
Oh, so yeah, the other day, it was yesterday during my crochet live. Say hello. Have a head in the camera. Oh, there he was. Woof.
Can't see him.
I know, because the whole screen has to move. Like I've got this moved up so that I can see the comments, but there, now you can see what they can see. It's delayed though, so you gotta wait a minute. Oh, there's feet. Ah, there's a nose. Oh my goodness. You're probably not going to get his face. It's lower than you think, actually. It's not going to work. He's squishing. Oh, we got a nice look. Oh, there he is. So I was doing my crochet live, and Dale's like calling my name. He's like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "I'm doing my live," and he's just chuckling and he's laughing, and I'm like, "What? What's going on?" Well, I go out there and here he is down the stairs, and the cat's down the stairs with him, and he's picking up one of my little mini little skeins of yarn, my little mini cakes of yarn, my Advent yarns, and it's all undone. And he's like, Smokey had it. Smokey got it off the kitchen table and decided to take it downstairs and start to unwind the whole thing. And I'm like, oh my goodness, boy. And so when I wound those up, or when I caked those up, I took the little label that's around them. You know, I took the label and I I made the label like into a, what do I want to say? I made it into like a little cone thing, wrapped it up, and I stuffed it inside each of the little cakes I made. He found that paper today. Dale found the paper today. He brought it to me. It was color number 18. And I'm like, oh gosh. So that was the first thing Smokey started enjoying, was the little labels off all of the little yarns. He started enjoying the labels because they're rolled up like into a little cylinder, you know? And so they roll around and he can bat them around and they make noise and whatnot. So he started playing with those. But now the little monster has decided that the yarn's fun too. So apparently now he wanted to grab the yarn and take that downstairs with him. And I'm like, boy. So he's been doing that. Sonny's been chewing on my Lego flowers. I don't know why, but he's chewing on my Lego flowers. So I got after him today. I was looking for the spray bottle of water. Hey, boy, you can't knock the tripod like that. I was looking for the spray bottle to squirt Sonny when he was chewing on my Lego flowers. I couldn't find it. But I had my little watering can for my plants. So I just picked that up and dumped water on his head. Oh, these boys. Hey, I think, will you stop? I think the problem is they don't get enough outdoor time right now because they go out and it's cold and they won't stay out there. So stop. Yeah, goof nut. Stop running into the tripod. Quit. Right? I mean, come on. Seriously. Leave my stuff alone. It's mine. It is mine. Leave it alone. Now Smokey's in here running over the tripod. Just running into it. We're having all kinds of earthquake motion tonight. All right. I think we're getting ready to have dinner. It's done. We're having leftover goulash. So I guess it's time. Look forward to that unboxing tomorrow. It's a real treat. It'll be a good one. Okay. You don't want to miss it. So it'll be entertaining for sure. All right. I'm going to go have goulash. You guys have a good night. And I'll see everybody soon. Bye, you guys.